We are here gathered together to watch an incredible game where two very good players are facing SAS, who is playing the Delhi Sultanate in the red color, and Bakmogoon, who is playing the Rus in the blue color. We are here with the amazing tournament that is organized by EGCTV. Don't hesitate to go and watch them on YouTube, on Twitch, because they organize very good tournament and they are always very, very fun to watch, always very good rules, always very good organization, and yeah, always a very good quality, and the players are amazing in those tournaments, so this is very, very cool. Here we are gonna see this matchup. We are in a best of 3, so there is 1-0. If SAS win this game, well, he goes further in this tournament, and Bakmogoon will try next time to qualify. We are in the qualification of this tournament. This is not the main event, but the main event will arrive very, very soon. And yeah, I'm happy to cast it in English. Mainly I cast in French, sorry. But here, as there is a lot of games, I feel like I can do it in English, and this is very cool. I will do a lot of English casts. Don't hesitate to subscribe here if you want to see that. My main goal is to analyze the game and help you getting better in the game. And yeah, here we have Rus versus Delhi. We are on Dry Arabia. I was making sure I'm not saying stupid stuff by watching the name of the map. This is a very good map and a very old map. This map yeah, was here at the beginning of the game. And yeah, this is a very open map where you have to fight very soon, or you have to turtle with a very good civilization at defending. And this is not very the case with those two civilizations. Rus is kind of okay to defend, but not right now. We are not playing Rus like this anymore. In this meta, we are primarily playing Rus by making fast H3 or maybe Pro Scout, or even both. And Delhi is more of a civilization where you kind of want to go very fast H3, but not that fast. You want to go and reach those elephants, but I feel like you kind of want to fight a little bit H2, because you cannot go fast H3 and have no army, because you will be destroyed by your enemy, especially if this is a civilization with heavy cavalry. So this is very difficult. We can see here that we have the Golden Gate. This is very, very strong landmark, sorry. Why? Because you can have very good exchanges. I think this is how it's called. Yeah, exchanges. You have 100 resources versus 150, so this is very cool. And we have here the Dome of the Faith. This is a very strong landmark. Why? Because, as I said before, with Delhi, you kind of want to go very fast on H3, and the more you have scholars, the more you do your technologies quickly, and they are all for free. So this is very interesting to have more scholars, and the Dome of the Faith allows you to have them half the price. So this is very cool. Another thing that is very interesting with the civilization is to do 2 meals, as SAS did it. Why? Because you can do professional scouts and also at the same time those two technologies, and so you can go very fast on the map, searching those deers, putting them under the TC, having a very good resources of food, and at the same time having all those technologies that allows you to have more income of resource. This is very cool. And yeah, we have on both sides the professional scout. Of course, the Rus will have it very soon compared to the Delhi, because this is a technology that costs a lot of resources, 1 minute and 15 seconds, while here, as the Delhi, you have 3 minutes and 26 seconds, but Delhi have this this technology for free. So that's the reason why. I think this is very, very strong with Delhi to do that, but we will see if this is that interesting, because I feel like Bakmogoon can have most of the deers of the map, and while he has all the deers of the map, then SAS will have, of course, the professional scout, but if there is only one pack of deers, then it's not that worth it, I feel like. But yeah, SAS is making a very good job at defending those deers, using the Ghazi Raiders, and that's kind of what you want to do with Delhi, because, well, as I said before, you have to wait for the professional scout, so you're not making scout right on with the stable. You have to do the Ghazi Raiders before, in order to protect those deers and to avoid that your opponent take all the deers of the map. Very, very good job from SAS. And also there is a knight that is coming here from Bakmogoon. And what I really like with SAS is that he doesn't care about this knight. He will hit all the scouts every time, in order to avoid that his opponent takes the deer. So this is very good to avoid fighting against the knight, except if you can take the fight. Like right here, if you have 4 Ghazi Raiders against 1 knight, you can take it. But also because, yeah, here the scouts are under the TC, so he cannot go further. Very, very interesting. And here Bakmogoon is in a tough position, because he cannot outproduce those Ghazi Raiders. And this is a very good job from SAS. He didn't want it to stop to make all those Ghazi Raiders until he can destroy the army of his opponent. Very, very cool to do that. And after he destroyed the army of his opponent, he's starting to make some scouts, not before. And then, as he has the control map, then he can take all the deers. And very interesting. But I feel like Bakmogoon could have done more spearmen earlier. And I feel like the spearmen are more interesting in this situation than the knights. Why? Because they cost less, of course, and because they can counter easily the Ghazi Raiders. You can use your spearmen for protecting your scouts and to turtle around them, and then they cannot be defeated. While the knights, I feel like the knights can be destroyed a little bit by the Ghazi Raiders for 2 reasons. The main reason is that they have +2 versus heavy, but also because the Ghazi Raiders move faster. So if you don't want to take the fight versus the knight, sorry, you can move back. And if you want to take the fight versus the knight, then you can go in. And that's the main reason why I think the Ghazi Raiders is very interesting versus the knight, and that's why you don't really want to do knights versus Delhi in the beginning. You kind of want the spearmen, I feel like. This is my opinion, of course, and maybe you will disagree with me. It can be interesting to debate on this, but I feel like the spearmen are better because, well, the Ghazi Raider cannot take the fight, while versus the knight they can. Okay, here we have the Delhi production. We have a lot of units. You can see here there is twice the army. This is very, very, very strong. You have a lot of production because you can put the scholars into your buildings. You can also take all the deers right now free. You just have to make the scouts. You can also take the sacred sites. And I feel like Bakmogoon is in a very tough position because he didn't bring a lot of deers under here to the TC, so this is very difficult to have a food income right now. And as he doesn't have the food income, then it's kind of difficult to produce army. Ooh, very cool here to kill the scholar. Very interesting. And yeah, I feel like the game is kind of difficult for the Rus player right now. How can you win this? Because the Delhi has the same resources, same income of resources than the Rus in overall, but all the technologies are free for the Delhi, and also he can produce faster, and also he has the sacred site, and then the Delhi has too much of advantage here. Yeah, I feel like the game is over right now. And I feel like it's mainly because of the choice of the knights and not making the spearman. Maybe I'm wrong, but I will test it and I will say it to you. Don't hesitate to go and watch and see us on Twitch. By the way, if you want to see some gameplay, I mainly stream in French, but sometimes I will stream in English. And also, don't hesitate to come and ask questions in English, even if I'm speaking in French, because I'm always glad to answer to you, speak with you. This is very cool. I really enjoy that. Like meeting a lot of people, answering questions, and also helping people to improve in the game. This is the life I want to I want to have. This is very interesting. And as I said before, you can see it with the Delhi. You kind of want to go very fast on H3. Not very fast, but you can kind of want to go H3 soon, because you have the elephants and you also have the technologies for free. And while you have a lot of scholars, the technologies for free are coming very, very soon. And yeah, as an example, here you have 2 minutes to have the veteran here, and you only have 2 scholars on the stable, on the Dome of the Faith, on the mosque. So if you have like 10, it's around 45 seconds. So it's faster than a technology from other civilization, while the technology costs resources. So this is insane. That's what I was talking about with the Dome of Faith. This is very, very strong for that reason. And also what is very interesting, if you have a lot of scholars, is this. While you go H3, you can take all the relics of the map, because you put all your scholars just next to those relics, and you go H3, boom, you take all the relics and you put it just in your mosque, and you have a lot of resources with also the sacred sites, etc. And here we are taking the fight from SAS, because we have more army. This is very insane to see that he has more army than his opponent, and he's H3, and he doesn't have the veteran on his units. Ooh, the Wololo here is very annoying for Bakmogoon. And yeah, this is very tough position here for the Rus player. I feel like you cannot do a lot of stuff here, and especially with this elephant. And yeah, SAS wins this game. Very interesting game where we did see a lot of stuff, very interesting stuff. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, don't hesitate to subscribe, because there will be more casted games and also some analysis. I will try to help you improve in this game, and also have some fun, of course, by watching those games. This was very cool. Don't hesitate to go and watch EGCTV, of course, because they're the reason why we're here. They organize a lot of events, and this is very cool. So everything will be in the description. Don't hesitate to go and watch them on YouTube and on Twitch. See you in the next one. Bye.